Hey everybody, welcome back to Training Battles. We are here on day 2 with this new team used by Adrian Siegler to win Portland Regionals. First day we went 1-1 in games. Second game was pretty close, but I just didn't have the tools that I needed to win the late game. So a bit unfortunate, but that's that's how it goes. Especially as I'm still learning. I'm always every time I use a team, I'm still learning it. You can see I have another win. I actually tried to record a battle earlier, but they disconnected in like turn 2. So I just decided to start it over. But yeah. Anyway, so far I do really like the team, and I think it has a lot of potential. There are some hard matchups, but like most teams are gonna have hard matchups anyways. So, but I do really like the team, and I like the way it's built. I really like Gardevoir with the Hyper Voice, being able to just spam it while maybe like setting up Snorlax or something like that. So it's just like the pressure it puts on, especially with the Gardevoir Coco lead, is really intense. But anyways, we find our first opponent, Alberto, with a rating of, I believe it was 1610 or 1690, one of those, from Mexico, I believe it said. And he has Metagross, Venusaur, Coco, Incineroar, P2, and Spider. So this team looks very reminiscent of one that was used at the Prague special event. And it has like a dual Mega Mode with Metagross and Venusaur. I'd expect, I could see him definitely bringing Venusaur, but I feel like Metagross is a little stronger here. And then, let's see, Coco, Incineroar, P2, Spider. So, usually Incineroar is coming, because I have so many special attackers. Tempted to bring Landorus to this matchup, just because he has a lot of weaknesses to ground. But it's the P2 Spider that really threatens it, which I honestly could see him bringing, mainly because like he might want to stop Trick Room that way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lead Gardevoir Coco. We need Incineroar for the Metagross, and the last one is either Amoonguss or Snorlax, I think, in this matchup. So Amoonguss looks really good because the redirections I think will be really valuable. Oh, nope, we might be bringing Snorlax, actually. Oh, no, I got it in just in time. Whew, that was close. Yeah, I'll bring a Amoonguss because I think the redirection will be really good, especially from, like, the Arachnid and the Metagross. Because he won't have Zen Headbutt, probably Ice Punch. And redirecting the Coco. So, loading these 4 again. This is a pretty similar matchup, actually, to what we faced yesterday in the first episode. And he leads Metagross and Incineroar. Alright. Which, I don't really see. So let's see if we can trace Intimidate first. So we'll get off Electric Surge. I don't see any downside to just double protecting here. And we get Clear Body. That's too bad. And then next turn going on the offensive. Just yeah, because I don't want him to like fake something out and get a KO. Because he'd probably fake out Coco if anything. So we'll just go ahead and double protect here. I'm just trying to think of what he might have to capitalize. Like he could pull a switch. So I'm just gonna double protect. I don't see much downside to that. And since he does Mega Evolve, I can probably switch. I can Volt Switch into Incineroar, get Intimidate. Although I think I might rather switch Gardevoir out. In fact, switching Gardevoir, well, yeah, maybe switching Gardevoir out would be useful. Let's see. So yeah, he fakes out Stomping. I could have attacked with Gardevoir, which would have been neat. He doesn't really have a switch into Gigavolt Havoc. I think so. Given that, I think I just go for it because he probably doesn't have Venusaur. I think I switch into Incineroar to Intimidate, and I Gigavolt. I think there's a really good chance Metagross protects though, but I would get the little bit of chip damage. And Metagross is really like, it's just the biggest threat. It's one of the bigger threats to this team. So, so like I said, if he switches it out, something's eating this. If he can protect and like Flare Blitz, but then I'll have Fake Out Pressure next turn, and I can just like Fake Out Volt Switch. Maybe not Fake Out, but yeah. So he does protect. So I'll go ahead and get off. I'll get some chip damage here, but I get Intimidate on both Pokemon. So I didn't. Yeah, I really wanted to just go for it. He may not be in Thunderbolt range, but maybe he might be in Fake Out Thunderbolt range. So I'm expecting a Flare Blitz to come out into the Koko here. So let's see how much this does. Probably about 25%. Yeah, around that. And then it should be. Oh, he goes. Oh, Snarl. That's a good play. So he's Snarl and Incineroar. So that'll weaken Tapu Koko. So I could pretty safely go for a Flare Blitz into the Metagross. Question is whether you choose to protect. I can double it. I think I like the play of doubling it up with a Flare Blitz and a Volt Switch. And we'll get Koko out so I can get rid of the drop. Yeah, he's gonna switch. So Volt Switch here is really good, and it is P2. Not sure what Incineroar will go for. He'll probably just try and Flare Blitz the Koko, or he might knock off my Incineroar. Let's go into Gardevoir. Incineroar is at -1, so if he has Flare Blitzing Gardevoir, it'll at least weaken it. He could also be going for Snarl. And we Trace Intimidate, so he's actually at -2. So Trace coming in big there. I don't know, a download probably would just give us an attack boost, so Intimidate is good. He goes for knockoff, so I'll probably knock off our Berry. Alright, and then we'll Flare Blitz this Porygon. Now I have to think about what I want to do here. Hyper Voice knockoff might not KO Porygon. I wouldn't be surprised if he is going for Trick Room, though. And he tries to bring in the Araquanid. He could alternatively bring in Metagross, and then put on the pressure that way. So, I'm gonna Flare Blitz and I'm gonna Hyper Voice. Yeah, I'm gonna Hyper Voice, covering a Metagross switch, and then just get some damage. Yeah, here's the switch. This is probably Spider though. No, it is Metagross. Sweet. So we're gonna Flare Blitz this and probably get rid of it. So that's kind of what I was hoping for, because like Metagross switching into that slot makes a lot of sense, because he's pressuring the Gardevoir, and me Flare Blitzing the Incineroar isn't like super likely. So this plus Flare Blitz should get rid of Metagross. He could set up Trick Room and then bring in the Spider, but then I can probably just switch into Amoonguss. So Amoonguss is a pretty good answer to the Araquanid, and he just recovers. Great. But yeah, because it's pretty good switch into the Araquanid. Alright, so I still don't really know what he has on the back. I'm hoping it's Koko, because then Amoonguss is like the big one there. We might find out here, or I imagine he just goes out into the Incineroar. Oh, it is the Spider. Okay. So I'm guessing he's probably gonna try and set up Trick Room. Is this the last turn of Terrain? It is, perfect. So I'm gonna protect and switch. Go ahead and let him set up. I'll let him set up Trick Room if he wants, because I can Spore next turn. I can Spore the Araquanid even, because it should be slower. I am Min Speed Amoonguss, and Amoonguss is naturally slower. He goes for Wide Guard. That I could have capitalized and Psyshocked, but I think it was better to play it safe. And there's the Trick Room. And now we know he doesn't have Koko, so he can't just switch it in. So I just Spore the Araquanid here and I could Hyper Voice. If I had to guess, though, I could also Trick Room. kind of like that. And then Gardevoir can just, yeah, let's Trick Room. Spore and Trick Room. Yeah, let's do that. We'll just get the speed advantage back and put this Arachnid to sleep. He's gonna switch it, but that's fine because Incineroar's going to sleep here. He's probably gonna Ice Beam. If he has Shadow Ball, he might go for that as well. So okay, so we get the Spore. Now Incineroar can't Fake Out, and he has to take a turn. He has to take a guaranteed turn of sleep as well. And oh, he went for Trick Room himself. All right, that was a really good play. So really good play. But since Incineroar has to take a turn of sleep, I think what I will do now is I need to preserve a Amoonguss, so I'm gonna switch out into my own Incineroar and Hyper Voice. Because I'll intimidate this Incineroar, so if he does end up waking up. And, like, Amoonguss is just a really good answer for Arachnid, because I can redirect its Liquidation, its water moves, and take less damage. So, let's go ahead and... yeah, he goes for Ice Beam. This should do negligible damage. Yeah. No freeze. Awesome. He stays asleep, because that was his guaranteed turn of sleep. Now I can Fake Out and get this Hyper Voice off. That looks like Assault Vest Incineroar as well. So here, I could Fake Out Trick Room, which I kind of like because then I can just double P2 and he won't have Trick Room anymore. Gardevoir should be able to take any hit, so I'll go ahead and do that. I'll Fake Out Trick Room, reset Trick Room, and then I should probably be able to KO Porygon with a Hyper Voice knockoff. Or even Hyper Voice Flare Blitz. Alright, so reset that. I think I'm gonna want to Flare Blitz, because that is more damage, and it's not like knocking off the Eviolite's really gonna help much, so I'll go ahead and do that. And he won't have Trick Room anymore, which is exactly what I want. So this should be enough. Yeah, I think so. I'm not intimidated. He takes another turn of sleep. I think that was a 3-turn. I believe that was a 3-turn sleep. So that's really fortunate for us, and that should take out Porygon. Perfect. Perfect. All right. And you guys seeing it? So this is where like Trick Room on Gardevoir like is really cool. It's just it's like such a good control move. And we saw like, and you can see that there. Like I was able to just switch the Trick Room back, and then sometimes I can even set up Trick Room. Yeah, I can set up Trick Room for my oh man, what is it? Oh yeah, for my other Pokemon. So I don't want him to Wide Guard. I'm gonna protect Gardevoir and knock off this Incineroar, because I can get rid of Assault Vest, and then a Hyper Voice could KO it later. And then if he KOs Incineroar, I get a switch into Koko. So he wakes up, he goes for Flare Blitz. This shouldn't knock out, because he is at -1. Oh, I think that's a crit. Yeah, wow, okay. He crit and didn't knock us out. So I'll get rid of the Assault. So probably maybe knocking off the, whoops, yeah, there is Assault Vest. He goes for Bug Bite, but I don't have a Berry. Alright, let me think here. I have to be wary of Wide Guard. So, the goal, I think, if I just need to get rid of Incineroar, that's kind of the big thing, and I know it can't protect. So what I do is I go into Koko, and I Volt Switch on the Incineroar, and I can just... I guess I can just Psyshock, just to get... Yeah, Psyshock, it also hits on this physical side. So I'll Volt Switch, because I know this Incineroar can't protect. And I'll just play it safe and Psyshock, just for the guaranteed damage. And then if he knocks out Gardevoir, Amoonguss can come in and just, yeah, he just forfeits. But Amoonguss could just come in and then Rage Powder away the Liquidation, while Koko just Thunderbolts Arachnid. So, good game to our opponent. The crucial turn there was nailing that Metagross switch in. So, I mean, and if he had switched in Arachnid, that would have been a little harder. Then he set up Trick Room, but, Flutterbits at least would have chunked it a little bit. And then I would have to... But then I could have Protect and switched out into a Mungus and then kind of go from there. And then I have that Intimidate for later. But yeah, really good game to our opponent. So, but yeah, I'm really glad I got to showcase Trick Room on Gardevoir there. But I got to use it more for the purpose of controlling the game, not so much like setting up for a sweep, like I could do with Snorlax. But by just reversing it there. And he made one good play of calling the Trick Room. So we find our next opponent, Antonio from Italy, rating at 1539. And this is a really interesting team. It's like, okay, the most interesting thing is the Pidgeot. Like, let's be real. Everything else is pretty normal, but so that's a Mega Pidgeot, which does get access to No Guard. And they usually just have Hurricane and shoot, what's it called? Heat Wave. Those always hit. Then we have Kartana, Whimsicott, Finny, Zapdos, and Incineroar. So I have no idea what to expect. I'm probably about to get just blown back here. Amoonguss would be really nice. The only problem is he has 2 Pokemon I can't redirect. I kind of want to eventually get Snorlax in and set it up. I really need to get rid of the Kartana. I think this is a Koko and Incineroar type of lead. And then I can then have Gardevoir, Snorlax in the back, and then kind of my idea is to try and position into Trick Room. I could also lead Gardevoir and Incineroar, or I could lead Gardevoir Koko. I'll go with this. I want to keep Gardevoir. I don't want to go right for Trick Room. I want to see if I can position into it later, like into the later part of the match, and get Snorlax going. So Kartana's gonna be the biggest threat to that, and then Incineroar is knockoff if I am outside of Trick Room. He leads Whimsicott Finny. Alright. What is this gonna be like? You know, I wonder if this is like a Scarf Soak. Because he has the Kartana, because this thing could be... Okay, he's not Scarf. My guess is he goes for a Tailwind here. It could be Z-move Finny. And I could go right for the Z-move. I don't think he has a... Yeah, I don't think he actually has a switch in to the Z-move. Let me see. Yeah, he really doesn't. I'm gonna go ahead and go for it under the Finny, and I'm gonna fake out Whimsicott. He could double protect, but then I can Volt Switch out. I'll have to switch out Incineroar though. Yeah, so I'll do that. I'll switch out Incineroar, or I can protect it, because he might go for Encore. Yeah, so he does protect, he does have it. That's fine. He may be going for a Tailwind then? Yeah. Okay, so I will have to switch out Incineroar. So we'll get a little bit of damage here, and then I will Volt Switch off the Finny out. And probably I'll switch, and then I'll switch Incineroar into... I'm thinking Snorlax. Just because of... yeah, I think Snorlax, because it can kind of prevent soak hits. And yeah, we do a decent chunk. Alright, so here what I do is I definitely am going to Volt Switch, and I'm going to switch into my Snorlax. Do I want to do that? Yeah. I'll try that. Actually, Gardevoir would be better. Because Gardevoir can't... Although, he's probably just gonna Tailwind here. I mean, I would... Well, yeah, I would Tailwind, because even if I don't attack with... If I do attack with Incineroar, I could just... You just get a free switch. Let's go into Gardevoir. Because if he does Encore, then I can Hyper Voice the Finny, probably, for the KO. Because I think Volt Switch, hopefully it doesn't hit the berry. That's the thing I'm worried about. But it'd be nice if I put it into Hyper Voice range. And just barely don't hit the berry. I Trace Misty. Oh, he's okay. So he's going for the Z move. I guess I should anticipate that. I don't know if this would KO. What is he going? I'm assuming he's going for the Koko. I guess this probably KOs Koko. But what's great is I can... Alright, but what I can do is I can fake out Trick Room. Alright, so that was a really good play. So is this a calm? Yeah, a calm mind. He probably doesn't have taunt then. Let's think. Let's think. I should have anticipated that. I mean, that's so normal in Whimsicott, but he had other Pokemon that could do that. Z move. I kind of want to go into Incineroar, fake out Trick Room, switch Gardevoir into Snorlax, protect Incineroar, and then maybe like knock off Belly Drum or Flare Blitz Belly Drum. But he can encore the. But he can encore either Pokemon. I'm gonna go out into Snorlax. I don't know if Gardevoir can take 2 hits, is the issue. Alright, I'm gonna Belly Drum. I'll Mega Evolve Trick Room. And then next turn I can protect. Or should I Hyper Voice? Gosh, this is hard. I really want to get rid of Whimsicott. I also want to get Trick Room up. So he might just bring in Incineroar. That's the problem. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see what happens. This is gonna be really bad. And he's not switching. Maybe like he might be doubling. He's gotta be doubling something up. Then maybe going for a Muddy Water Moonblast or yeah, maybe Nature Power turns into Moonblast. Yeah, but okay, is this another? Gonna be another Moonblast? Yeah. Yeah, he has to stop Trick Room. But even yeah, I should take this. So I get Billy Drum up, and then I should get Trick Room up. Now I'm gonna have to. Does he have Encore? Because he has Nature Power. I mean, Nature Power, Tailwind, maybe Protect. Question if he has Encore. I have to play it. I feel like I have to play it safe though. I can't let him Encore me into Trick Room either, so I'm gonna Protect and switch. If he goes for a Muddy Water, he'll probably go for a Muddy Water here. I have to be really careful with Encore. If he doesn't go for Encore here, then that tells me he doesn't have it. Alright, so we get Protect off. Should be Encore, yeah. Into Snorlax. And goes from Moonblast. Sweet. So now I can just... I don't exactly have to kill the Whimsicott. But I gotta take advantage of these Trick Room turns. I only have... So I still have 3. Encore, Tailwind, Nature Power. Does he have Protect? That's what I have to figure out. Does he have Protect? Huh. So I want to fake it. I have to fake it out, but then he can Encore Incineroar. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna see. I don't know if they usually carry. He's switched. So we'll get rid of his Incineroar. Unless he's like... No, even if he's Sash. Finny might Protect here, though. Okay, cool. So we'll get rid of Incineroar, so he can't fake out. So I have 2 turns to take advantage of Snorlax's Billy Drum. But if he's smart, he can bring in Whimsicott. But I can Protect it with Incineroar and then KO the... probably would just KO the... I probably just want to KO the Finny at this point. So what comes in? Whimsicott? Or does he have Kartana? If he has Kartana, that'd be really cool too. I think that worried me as it being a Sash Kartana. He's taking his time. Oh, it's Zapdos. Alright. Here I'm going to take... Yeah, I want to take out the Finny. It just protected, so... Definitely gonna Frustration the Finny. And we still have 2 turns of Trick Room. I'm trying to decide, do I preserve... I'm gonna knock off... unlock off the Zapdos. So let's see what he does here. He may, like, Finny just protected, so there's no reason for me not to hit it here. Get off the attack. Maybe he has Roar. That'd be really unfortunate. Let's see. We'll knock off probably a Misty Seed. Yeah. Thunderbolt. Cool. Alright. It's good. He gets a crit there. So Whimsicott comes back in. And now he can't Encore me into anything. This is the last turn of Trick Room. Zapdos probably doesn't have Protect, so I'm gonna hit that. And he might Encore the Incineroar into Knockoff, but that's okay. I don't expect this Zapdos to have Protect. Let's see. Goes for the Nature Power. Turns into Try. Oh, if he gets a Freeze, that's what he needs. He doesn't get it. Alright. So that was definitely solid. That was definitely his best chance there to get a Freeze. Or I guess a Burn wouldn't be bad. But Freeze is absolutely what he needs. So awesome. So we pick up 2 wins today, and there we got to see Trick Room Gardevoir in action. First game we got to watch it you know, you kind of control the game by reversing Trick Room, and then this game we got to watch it actually set up Trick Room for Snorlax. So that was really crucial. Protect, and the Protect came in huge there, because I was able to stop myself from taking the oh boy, what is it? Oh yeah, the Encore. Because you can't usually belly drum in front of Whimsicott. It doesn't work that way. So awesome. Well, good game to our opponent. Cut it off there. We're at 27 minutes. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Got to really showcase Gardevoir there. And just its power in damage and how it can control the game with the Trick Room. So, alright guys, hope you enjoyed. We'll catch you tomorrow, and yeah, see you. Like, subscribe if you haven't. If you liked the video, like it, subscribe if you haven't. Share the channel, and yeah. Anyways, catch you guys tomorrow. See ya.